Okay.
Whatever you'd like.
You know...
You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
We're not worthy!
Now, who can argue with that?
Side, cello.
You know, my mother used to say, a long time ago, whenever there would be any really catastrophe that was in the movies or on the air, she would say, always look for the helpers. There will always be helpers, you know, even just on the sidelines. Because if you look for the helpers, you'll know that there's hope.
Because if you look for the helpers, you'll know that there's hope. This is basically just a continuation of my last video with regard to our need for people. One of the really interesting things about this pandemic is that it is so not like your average natural disaster. Not that there's an average natural disaster, but in those instances, you get people showing up by the hundreds to help out in the relief. I covered a lot of the disaster recovery after Hurricane Harvey in 2017, and I was just in Nashville a few weeks ago after the tornadoes hit there. It's never less than amazing to see good-hearted people show up and come to the aid of those who need help so much. But here we are in this odd time when we're being told that the best way to help is to just stay home and to completely avoid other people in general. I am fortunate enough to still be working, but even in that, I'm quarantined. I'm being told to stay in my office with the door closed and try to avoid people there as well. And for that matter, most of my friends at work are working from home. So the only way that I can contact them is electronically. It just doesn't sound like helping at all. So what does helping look like for you and me? Here's a short list of things that you can be doing. It just comes down to doing what you can within the limitations that have been placed on us. Maybe you could send food to somebody. My sister told me last week that she was going to send my dad some dinner via DoorDash. That's brilliant. And she lives hundreds of miles away from him. Make sure that you wave or smile or even say hello to those who you do come in contact with, even if it is from 6 feet away or further. And if you do come in contact with somebody, like a store clerk or maybe even your mailman, look them in the eye and say thank you. Isn't that the least we can do right now? Maybe put all of the electronics down and be really present with those who you are quarantined with. Play a game or get really crazy and have some good, deep conversations. Or maybe you get to enjoy some extended time with your 7-year-old son.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It was good hearing from you, Toby. Now, this is going to take a little bit more mental effort than just, say, donating $20 to charity. But I fully believe that we can help by being there for each other. Remember to keep checking on your people. I've got some friends that I just flat out refuse to just text anymore. Since I can't hang out with them, I will call or FaceTime or Zoom any chance that I get. Will there be fanfare for these efforts? Will anyone want to interview you for the news?
No!
No, but you will know that you did right. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says that 2 people are better than 1, for they help each other succeed. Even when we're apart, we can still be good for each other. And I will still remind you to pray. Psalm 46:1 says that God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. I am so incredibly grateful for all those who I heard from after my first 2 videos, especially friends that I hadn't heard from in such a long time. I got texts and emails, Facebook and Marco Polo messages.
Steve Murphy, you posted a video the other day. It was incredible. I was like, golly. First of all, Steve looks like he could beat anybody up. I don't know if that's the look you were going for, but it worked. Second of all, that video was shot by somebody who understands and knows video. Third, good editing. And fourth, I miss your face.
And I can tell you that they all did me such good. And I'm going to continue to reach out to my people because I know that it helps. If you feel like these videos are helping you, feel free to share them with your friends and family. We can all use some good reminders.
Because if you look for the helpers, you'll know that there's hope.